Hi viewers, in this video I'm going to show you how to add Translator to your WordPress website. Here is the website in question which I'm going to add Translator onto. As you can see, it's a nice online store that I have right here. So I'm going to add Translator on this website right away. I'll head back to the WordPress admin dashboard. Over the plugins section, I'm going to click on add new plugin. Over here, I'm going to search for Translate. On the search result, you can see this second one I have right here, the Translate WordPress with GTranslate. So I'm going to click on install for this particular plugin right here. It's actually a free plugin. So after installing, I'm going to click on activate. Once I have that activated, I'll scroll all the way down to settings. And then of course, you're going to see the GTranslate option right over here. I'm going to click on that. And over here, I have the configuration page. So let's go through that one after the other. As for the widget look, you can click on the drop down and select anyone, and you're going to see the preview right here. If I should select the nice drop down with flag, you're going to see how it's going to display over your website. So let's kind of select this flag and drop down, and you can see how it's going to look like. So go ahead and check all of them that you have right here, and you're going to see how they are going to display over your website. I think I like the float, so I'm going to leave it at float. And then for the translate from, you can select the English or whatever. So this actually means the default language, the language that you'll be translating from. For now, I'll leave it at English. If you want the names of the languages to be their native language names, you can go ahead and select this. But I don't need that. Of course, I'm going to deselect that. And the next one will have the auto switch to browser language. If this feature is enabled, whenever someone opens up your website, the website is going to load up with the default browser language. And that's a pretty cool feature that we have right there. I'm going to leave that selected. So over here, we have the show in menu option. If you want this translator widget right here to display in the menu section, you can click here and select the particular menu section. But I don't want to do that. I actually want it to float on the website, okay? Either the left side or the right side of the website. So I will leave that unselected. Now we have show floating language selector. Now we can click here and select the bottom left. So if I select the bottom left, it's going to display somewhere around here, and that's actually where I want it. So I'm going to leave that at bottom left. Now we have the rest of the settings like the flag style. You can click here to select 3D, PNG or 2D SVG. And over here, we have an option to select the entire languages that are provided right here. Of course, I'm going to do that. Check all. I'm going to select the entire languages I have right here. So if you have a specific language that you want to offer, you can just select those specific ones right here. But if you want all of them, just go ahead and click on check all, and all languages will be selected for you. And then scroll all the way down and click on save changes. Here we have changes saved successfully. So I'll head over back to the website and make a quick reload. And after the reload, you can now see this floating bar right here. So if I scroll all the way down and keep scrolling on the page, you can see that the widget is actually floating. So let's go ahead and test it out. Now, if I click on that, I'm going to see a drop down of all the languages that I have right here. I think Chinese is going to be exciting. So let's go ahead and click on Chinese. And then of course something is loading right there, and here we have it. The entire website has now been translated to Chinese simplified. You can see that. Let's scroll, and then you can see that the menu items, okay, the header right here, the buttons, entirety of everything has now changed to Chinese, and this is really interesting. So let's go ahead and change it back to something else. Let's say Spanish. Let's say Spanish. Okay, this is French that I have right here. So I'm going to click on French, and then of course it's going to load a little bit, and then here we have French. That's pretty much it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any question, leave it in the comment section. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification. I'll see you in the next one.